Hi, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, our weekend weather forecast is looking fairly dry, a few showers around, but at the moment we're dealing with a cold front which has fallen apart around the upper North Island. So on the animated wind map for Thursday, we've once again added the areas where we've got higher moisture levels in the atmosphere, and basically that just means where the rain and showers are. So we've got this blue streak around the north. That's where that cold front, which gave all that huge flooding to the west coast, just delivered a little bit of rain, some drizzle patches and light showers. It really was not that much for northern areas, but then the front has stalled because of all this high pressure, and you can see there's a lot of high pressure, calm conditions around the South Island. But it was quite a dramatic satellite map this morning. This is the vapor map, and it shows where all the moisture in the atmosphere is, and you can very clearly see the back of the front as it passes over Auckland and northern parts of New Zealand. So it has stalled. That's why it's cloudy in many places, but for those on the coastline you can see blue sky out to sea and much drier conditions elsewhere. So this is the rainfall map over the next couple of days through until Saturday. Rainfall numbers are not huge. Some of these areas have already had the rain, but there are more showers coming back in. Now this map, a lot of oranges and reds and yellows. That's sort of in this area here, the sort of 5, 7, 10, maybe 15 millimetre mark. Some of you maybe out towards the east might get a little bit more, maybe up towards 50 millimetres, but that will be fairly isolated in towards Thursday afternoon. And the good news for the west coast, only 1 or 2 millimetres, just a couple of showers around for you over the next few days. So this is how we look as we end the working week. Friday, showers left over from that front over the north, and the nor'east wind, which is starting to develop as our high that very briefly moves through over Thursday moves out to the east. So nor'easters are coming back, which means the humidity is coming back, and by the time we get to Saturday, subtropical northerlies and northeasterlies right across the country. So there's a little bit of a temperature reset in the lower South Island and some coastal South Island areas over the last day or two. That only reset back to normal. We're about to go back to warmer than normal in many places because of this warm airflow dropping down. Meanwhile, the remnants of Trevor, Cyclone Trevor, ex-Cyclone Trevor, the remnants of it sitting out around Queensland, joining forces with this other system on Saturday out at sea. So by Sunday, that is all deepening and getting closer to us. That means the winds pick up, nor'westers become blustery again around the South Island. The North Island, the showers actually break apart. Bay of Plenty, you've still got some, so does East Cape, maybe 1 or 2 up around the eastern areas, but most places are dry on Sunday and certainly warm because of the airflow dropping down out of the subtropics and the nor'westers as well. So it's a fairly warm weekend coming up. Then we get into next week, and all that rain moves into the New Zealand area, but once again, just like we've seen today, Thursday, that front could fall apart as it moves northwards. There's higher air pressure up here, so the front just gets decimated. So again, there's another chance of rain for these dry North Island areas on Monday, but by the time we get to Tuesday, just like the front we've got today, you can very clearly see the back of the front, and that is what we're likely to see next Tuesday as high pressure once again builds. I think the next chance for real rain is probably not until midway through the second week of April, after next Monday. So just keep that in mind if you're in one of those regions that needs the rain. Otherwise, we'll be back again on Friday to update you on those showers for the weekend, try and find out where the big dry spells are so you can have a good weekend outdoors. That is all from me. We'll see you again on Friday.